Alright, let's do it. Witchwood Apple. Add 3 2/2 treants. So 2 mana. Draw 3 2/2 treants. Makes your hand size big though. As you can see, Blizzard's been pushing some kind of hand size druid. They even printed a Twilight Drake with taunt. 5 mana. Get handsy. I think Whispering Woods is definitely one of the better ones. It's almost like what's the Paladin? 5 mana 5/1 ones. Summon 5 dudes. Summon the dudes. Rallying dudes. Call to arms. No, that's the 4 mana one. Man, Old Toast would know the answer to this. Stand Against Darkness, thank you. But Whispering Wood is definitely more of an aggro card. I think if you get 5/1/1s, you're already pretty happy. Reminds me of Living Mana, which is not rotating out. Living Mana is an Ungaro. You can get up to 4 mana 7/7. Mark of the Lotus is rotating out, right? Mark of the Lotus was Gadgetzan, if I recall. Goodbye, Aya-chan. Goodbye. Okay, you know what? I'm way too lazy to go through every single card. I'm just gonna go through the interesting one and the legendaries. Duskfallen Aviana, very simple. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Even if it's you play it, your opponent gains an advantage right away. Every card gets applied to 0. I mean, the first card. It's not, it causes a card to be 0. Not a specific card, a card. So your opponent will always get value for it. And you will potentially get value for it. Yeah, this is Omega bad. Omega. Unless there was a way to bring Dusk Aviana out, like Skull of the Manari, and you can get the discount right away with some kind of weird combo, but this is just the big poop. Splintergraft, we talked about it. The only neat combo is what? Voodoo Doctor on yourself into Happy Ghoul into Splintergraft into another Happy Ghoul. So for 3 cards, you get 21 worth of stats on turn 9. That's some, Stone Tusk Boar, 10 mana, 10/10 charge. Yeah, this is not good, huh? The only good synergy is with like Serenite Chang'ang, and then you summon 2 10/10 with taunt, but it's on separate turns. Unless you want to go Serenite Chang'ang, innovate Splintergraft, and then play it next turn. Just feels like it's way too slow. Could be neat and wild though. Put it on Feral Gibber. If you put on Feral Gibber, you get a 1/1 back. Those is Doppelgangster rotating out. Yeah, Doppelgangster's rotating out. Ask yourself, is the set released in 2016? If it is no longer available. I'm only gonna look at legendaries and cards I find interesting. Helmmaster Shaw, your other minions have rush. 4 mana 3/6 is okay worth of stats. It's not a bad amount. When you look at a card like Priest of the Feast with a decent effect, it's pretty good. What other things have 4 mana 3/6? Not a lot. 4 mana 3/6 is definitely one of the stronger stat line. And his ability is also really nice. It allows you to control the trades. In terms of Water Elemental, yeah, Water Elemental is another good card. Like, you're never really sad about Water Elemental. 4 mana 3/6 stats are nice. Not nice enough to be played by itself, but it really depends on the effect. It's at a good stat line. And I think Helmmaster Shaw's effect is pretty nice as well. It's just... it's not bad. But the problem with being not bad is constructed is based around being unfair and overpowered. Like Void Lord on turn 4. Like Drachma Operative. You want overpowered cards. If we're assuming a card sticks on turn 4. 4 mana 3/6 is nice. It's pretty good. Only because of the stats. If it was a 4 mana 3/5, I'd be not very happy with it. But a 4 mana 3/6 is a good stat line. And his effect is nice too. But you do need a minion to back it up. I'm pretty high on this card. I'm going to give it a 4. Mostly because of the stats. Emeris, 10 mana, 8/8, double attack and health of all minions in your hand. Oh man, Pack Kodo. What's the name of that card? Stampeding Pack Kodo. Pack Beast. It's Pack Kodo, right? Too bad Pack Kodo is rotating out. I'm sure there was some kind of combo where you buff up your Dispatch Kodo, thank you. Dispatch Kodo with, you know, Smugglers, get to 30 and go wha-bam. As it stands, this is not very nice. Leroy Jenkins combo. You buff it up to 12 attack. You face this manipulator, 24 damage burst. But to have a whole turn, 10 mana 8/8, in a class without draw or heal. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. To the garbage you go. Whee! Shouldn't be surprising. Most legendaries are garbage. They generally come in garbage flavor or OP flavor. Toki Time-Tinker. Big fan of Toki myself. Battlecry, add a random legendary minion from the past to your hand. Consistency wise, garbage. Meme wise, you'll find, okay, prediction. Every streamer who wants to play for viewers and memes is gonna shove Toki into their decks and be like, check out this wild legendary. What a great game. Time to upload it for YouTube for that easy money. I'm talking about myself included, alright? I may be judging, but you know, I am guilty of the practice I'm talking about. Being realistic. Toki gave me this legendary? You wouldn't believe it.
Well, it said I wouldn't believe it, so I clicked on it, and I believed it.
Archmage Arugul. Whenever you draw a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. This will be really sick if there was a way to target draw. And by target draw, I mean like Sense Demon or Sandbinder, the one that draws the elemental. Target draws are always nice. ProZD, yeah, it was ProZD. It was so funny, his clip about that. Pedro Pascal joins Wonder Woman 2. Game of Thrones actor joins Wonder Woman 2. Game of Thrones actor joins superhero film. Actor joins film. You wouldn't believe which actor joined this film. It just gets reduced to you wouldn't believe. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just really funny. Book of Specters. 2 mana, draw 3 cards, discard any spells drawn. This is really strong. Such good mana refresh. Minion Mage might be a main thing. Arugo. Seems kind of slow, doesn't it? I guess if you combo this with Book of Spectre, you have so much minion. But if you want that much minion, you also need a way to remove the board. Because you can refill your hand super goodly, right? Super goodly. But you get a lot of value, but you have a lot of tempo. Let's set it here for a bit while I think about it. The Glass Knight. I would have really liked this card if it had Rush. I think if it had Rush, it'd be OP. But in 4/3, whenever you restore health, gain Divine Shield. I'm guessing that means whenever you restore health of any minions, not just yourself. Right? Whenever your health is restored, or whenever your hero is healed. So I assume you can heal anything. Paladin's True Silver Champion, I guess, would be the easiest way to set up a heal the turn before and capitalize on the next turn. But then you also have to break your Divine Shield. So you need to play this. Hope he doesn't pop your Divine Shield. Pop your Divine Shield and have True Silver set up. Or you can play Glass Knight, coin Glass Knight, next turn hit with it, True Silver, punch, and heal. What about Lifesteal? Oh yeah, Lifesteal as well. Bit of a setup. I don't like the fact that there's so much setup required though. Probably trash. If I had Rush, I think it would be a lot better. To a point of maybe too strong. If I had Rush, I can see it being at 5 mana. The Divine Shield's annoying. I don't know. 4 mana is actually pretty low cost. What's another card to compare to this? Silver Moon Guardian, which is a 4 mana 3/3 with Divine Shield, and that never gets played. The extra attack is nice. The Divine Shield's annoying. Alright. If my opponent plays a Silver Moon Guardian against me, what's my reaction? Meh. But we also have to remember the fact that the power level should go down for this set. But what are you achieving with this? Cthulhu's Chosen. Whenever my opponent plays Cthulhu's Chosen, I've been always really annoyed. You know what? You know what? I'll leave it here. 5 mana, 5/5 Prince Liam. Transfer all one cards deck, all one cost cards in your deck into legendary. So just like Toki, it's another case of you will not believe which legendary Prince Liam gave me. I should do it. Wait, I should do a card review based on how much money these cards are gonna make people through streams and YouTube videos. Because that's a topic I am like the #1 expert on. I guarantee you I can tell you which cards are getting clickbaited right now.
You won't believe this legendary.
Paladins shouldn't run that much one cost cards. Unless they're aggro. And they're aggro. I'm assuming you don't want a plan of, oh, what if my main plan fails kind of deal. You want a card that bolsters your main plan, not, you know, oh, my main plan didn't work. Here's a contingency plan that's based on randomness. Another example would be similar to Explore Angaro, where it's like, well, my plan didn't work out. Here's a card that makes it so I have a backup plan. No, you rather just build a deck that will help your main plan. Those Deathstalker, Hunter runs Deathstalker Rexar though. Rexar is not a contingency plan. It's an additional win condition. And so what's the plan of Barnes Hunter isn't to Barnes Yashiraj. It's to be like a mid-range pressure deck with minions. Also, don't compare Deathstalker Rexar to Prince Liam, because you still have to draw those one cost card that's been turned to legendaries. Anywho, lady in white. Why can't the lady be in black? That's what I want to know. 6 mana 5/5, cast Inner Fire on every minion in your deck. Miss Collar Nightmare. Shield Bearer Synergy, 1 mana 4/4 taunt. I mean, I wouldn't be against playing Shield Bearer if I was playing Lady in White. Tells if a charge minion gets rushed, can it still attack phase? Yes. Priest has double Psychic Scream. They have Dragonfire. Wait, no, they don't. Psychic Screams. They have... I guess without Dragonfire Potion, the removal gets weaker. Divine Inner Fire. I'm gonna go with good. They are losing Potion of Madness though, which is a big part of how they OTK usually. Dark Reaper's still around. You know what? The way I see it, it's a Kalisath without a restriction. Fight me. It's expansion tomorrow? No, it's 2 days from now. 1 mana, 1/1 Chameleos. Each turn this in your hand, transform it into a card your opponent is holding. Again, another card where you will see people go, you won't believe what card Chameleos turn into. Chameleos turn into. Chameleos in the thumbnail. Easy money. Riptide, $2 donation. Toast, are you going to TwitchCon in October? Yes. I haven't made any plans to go, but I'm assuming some sponsor or another will fly me out there. Toast, you're wrong. Chameleos is really good. Question mark, question mark. Tells you can find out every card in your opponent's hand. True, but knowing my opponent has Skull of the Manari isn't gonna make me be able to beat it. It's like, this guy has Skull of the Manari. Or on turn 2, it's like, this guy has Call to Arms. What can I do with that knowledge? Also, as a streamer, my opponents have 7 Chameleos. Chameleos all the time anyway. So against me, this card is terrible, because there's already a way to put 7 of them in your hand instantly. This guy's Toast opponent knows everything. Toast is minions only. Wait, no, it's not. It's not minions only. What you talking about? Transform it into a card your opponent's holding. I think Chameleos can turn into anything he wants. $2 donation from Wafer. Hey Toast, love it. Love you. Great stream. Thanks, man. Let me just quickly shout out some new subs here. Sleep All Day, Sir Tomato, Sylvanex, Super Slayer, Dinos, Grizzquell, Shiwi, Amonatus, Synex, JC Sama, Victor, Chibi, Rainsteam, and Numo TV with the gift. Thank you guys so much. This card is a 5/5. Wrong. I mean, I could be wrong. This is speculation. Just like people speculate on my sexuality. Speculation. No one actually knows. Face Collector, 3 mana, 2/2, Echo, Battlecry, add a random legendary minion to your hand. Again, you won't believe what this Face Collector gave me legendary. You won't believe what legendary Face Collector gave me. I guarantee you I will use that title at some point or another. Face Collector gave me these 3 legendaries? Question mark, exclamation mark. Put that at 2 out of 5. Like, think about it like this. Can you see as a 9 mana 6/6? Draw 3 legendaries. Like, when you put it like that, this is a 9 mana 6/6, gives you 3 legendaries. When you think about it like that, it's like, okay, all right. Tess Greymane, 8 mana 6/6. Replay every card from another class you've played this game. Targets chosen randomly. God, I hope. When I play this deck, I don't run into another rogue. Because you just steal nothing but rogue cards, right? And when you try and play Tess, nothing happens. 5/5. Another meme card. They created a lot of meme cards this expansion. Like a lot. I'm rating 5 out of 5 for the amount of money it's gonna make me. Tells your bias because it's a Yogg effect. That is very, very true. I do love Yogg. accurate thing to say. Hagatha the Witch. Hero power. Whenever you play a minion, get a random shaman spell. Lots of value. Lots and lots of value. Board clear is really strong, but expensive armor never hurts. Reminds me of a bit of Alira and Jaina in terms of getting pure value, which is also nice. I'll put it at 4 out of 5. It's interesting to say the least. If you play Shudderwock after you play Hagatha, do you gain another hero? Oh my god, this card is the best card ever. I was talking to Ben Brode at PAX East, and I remember saying, hey Ben, you guys just revealed that Tess Greymane card, and that looks crazy. I look forward to playing it. And Ben Brode said to me, toast. That's not even the craziest card. Wait till you see the legendary Shaman card. And I said to Ben, what? A crazier card than Tess Greymane? And he was like, ha 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 ha. True story. I'm not even joking, that's a true story. We met at the Twitch party, which happened at a bowling alley. I was on the first floor, I was at the bar, waiting to order a drink. I see him walking, I was like, yo, what's up, Ben? And Ben is freaking tall. The entire time I was talking to him like this. Yeah. He is tall. When I was standing next to Conan O'Brien day 9, I was like, huh? Like, I'm on the below average side, but it doesn't help that I keep standing next to these giants. Anywho, Shudderwock. Repeat all other battle cries. I was told the ordering of battle cries are random, which makes me sad. But I want to figure out if there's a way to guarantee infinite Shudderwock, even if the order is random. Because apparently I was told that if you play Shudderwock and you play Zola, let me bring up Zola so you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not random? No. People tell me it's random because Ben Brode said it wasn't random, and then at the end they corrected him and said, oh, by the way, random. Because apparently Brode made a mistake during the stream and said random. I mean, said not random when it was random. Okay, anywho. So apparently this combo does not work. Shudderwock with Zola. You can't do it. Feels bad. Feels bad. I'm looking forward to some OTK with this. But you can't target yourself, so you need like Serenite Chain Gang. But even then, the problem is the random ordering. Because what happens if they decide, oh, the Zola battlecry triggers, but there's no target, and then the Serenite triggers. So it looks like there's no way to guarantee infinite Shudderwocks. At least that's what I hear. Toes, play 2 Serenite Chain Gangs. I mean, in that logic, what if Zola's Battlecry triggers first, right? If we're assuming the order is in fact random, there's not a way to guarantee it if you just play the Serenite Chain Gang and a Zola to Gorgon. Alright, the next person who suggests Serenite Chain Gang and Zola, I'm banning. No, I'm not. I'm timing out for 1 second. Tell us, what about 3 chain gangs? Chat, the number of chain gangs don't matter. You can have 100 chain gangs. Do your chain hang low? That's a wobble to the flow. Tell us, what about 28 chain gangs? I'm banning someone. Alright, I'm gonna randomly pick someone and ban them. $10 donation from Runza. Here's a Shudders OTK deck idea I have. Let's see. I know you can play that Bloodsucker, the 4 mana 3/3 that deals 3 damage and sucks for 3 health. That was pretty cool. So I see you have Life Drinker here. And Hot Spring Guardian. You want to randomly heal people? Nightblade, I guess. Yeah, Nightblade's good. Life Drinker. Serenade Zola. Oh, so you want to bounce it back. I'm trying to think if there's a way to guarantee infinite. Someone told me there's a way, but it's not Serenade and Zola. Grumble. Return your other minions to your hand. They cost 1. So it wouldn't apply to Shudderwock because Shudderwock is the minion, so other minions won't affect Shudderwock. Toes, what about Murmuring Elemental? What about Murmuring Elemental? Your battle cry triggers twice, but Shudderwock still shouldn't be able to target himself. Oh, I see what you mean. If you have Serenite and Zola and you Murmuring Elemental before you Shudderwock, you're guaranteed Zola after a Serenite Chain Gang. It's hard. Oh, sorry. It is hard to combo Shudderwock and Grumbling on the same turn, though. That's 11 mana. What you would have to do is you would have to play Murmuring Elemental, and then you grumble it. So you have a 1 mana Murmuring Elemental, and then you have to Serenite somewhere. And you won't have to Zola, because Grumble is Zola. So you just need Murmuring Elemental into Grumble with Serenite Chain Gang. With those 3, you won't need Zola anymore. You just need Shudderwock. You can also play Fireplume. That is true too. Very accurate. Interesting. And then you'll have 1 mana Shudderwocks. Well, wouldn't you just constantly bounce your Shudderwocks? No, Shudderwock won't go in hand because it's off the battle cry. So all you get is 1 mana 6/6s, which isn't bad. No. If you get 1 mana 6/6s that returns your other minions into your hand, that's not good. You just have 1 mana 6/6, and you can't play a second one because it bounces the first one in your hand. My head hurts. What's the benefit of only being able to play a single 1 mana 6/6 each turn? Oh, that's why at some point you play Life Drinker. And then you can do 30 damage. Oh my god, chat. You goddamn genius. Actually, I came up with that. Toast, you goddamn genius. How do you keep coming up with such amazing ideas? Can I get a round of applause for myself? The sky's toast. You done it again. You done it again. They said it wasn't possible to do it again, but you done it again. Here's the deal, chat. Let me tell you what the deal is. This is the best idea in the history of ideas. Dude, if I can pull off a 9-card combo OTK at a tournament 100% of the time, I can pull off a 4-card, 5-card, 6-card. Murmuring Elemental. Oh, because the battle cry triggers twice, I only need 5 Shudderwocks. Here's the deal, chat. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. First, you Fire Plume your Murmuring Elemental, right? And then you play Serenite Changang with Grumble at some point, right? And then you play Life Drinker at some point, right? And then when you play Shudderwock, no, when you play Elemental into Shudderwock, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get 3 damage on your opponent's face. Actually, 6 damage on your opponent's face. You're gonna heal for 6. You're gonna bounce Shudderwock back in your hand, because Serenite Changang would have made a duplicate of it. So you have 2 Shudderwocks. Grumble's Battlecry will return one of those Shudderwocks, as well as a Murmuring Elemental, because it returns all other minions. So you got another Murmuring Elemental that costs 1. And you got Shudderwock that costs 1. And you just repeat this process infinitely. Not by infinitely. So you can kill them next turn, the turn you pull this off. No, I know what you're thinking, chat. What if the board is... What if your opponent's board is so, like, big and powerful? I got just the answer for that. It's when you throw in a Deathwing. Your opponent can't kill ya if he doesn't have a board. So you just Deathwing for 1 mana. No, I'm kidding, that doesn't work. What if Grumble triggers first? That's fine, because Murmuring Elemental means it goes through all the battle cry, and then it starts battle crying right after. So Grumble may be first, but that's okay, because another instance of Grumble will happen because you played Murmuring Elemental and doubled the battle cry of your Shudderwock. So it doesn't matter the ordering, because you always guarantee a Grumble battle cry after the initial rounds. This guy's tells you done it again. Done it again, done it again, done it again. Tells that's 11 mana. Bitch, ain't you see this Fire Plume Harbinger here? What do you think that's for? I'm sorry for calling you a bitch. I apologize. That was very rude. Anywho, I wonder what other battlecry means are there. Let me check. Okay, that will be my first YouTube video. Shudderwock overpowered OTK combo ? PogChamp ? Exclamation mark. Feat Ninja and Drake and Conan O'Brien. It's probably not gonna feat Ninja, Drake, and Conan O'Brien. Alright, let's see here. Battle Cry. So Shaman has meh. I actually don't want hags though. What about neutrals? Let's just look at standard. Oh wait, this doesn't work because a lot's rotating out. What other good battle cry would be good with Shudderwock? Ooh, Master O card. Wait, is that good? Oh my god. King Togwaggle with Shudderwock. You swap the deck, and then because of Murmuring Elemental, you swap it right back, and your opponent's like, what just happened? Calamos, you pick random invocations, making it inconsistent, which makes me not love it. This is love it. What a charming notion in practical. Darkness, infinite candles. Chad, you funny. That's a funny joke. You guys got jokes. Oh my god. If you play 2 injured Blade Master, you can get Shudderwock to kill himself. Big Game Hunter, if you buff up Shudderwock, I think will actually target itself. Can you target yourself? No, you can't target yourself with a battle cry, right? Can you? There's so much to test with Shudderwock. Interesting. Very interesting. Tells Blaze Caller is an elemental. Yes, I agree with that statement as a standalone statement. Blaze Caller is an elemental, yes. I'm not sure what the application here it is, but yes, Blaze Caller is in fact an elemental, true. I'm so excited for Shudderwock. Probably the first deck I will make. It's so much combo pieces. And there's no more dirty rats. No one can rat it out. 100% 5 out of 5. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Number 1 card of the set. Alright. Glinda Crowskin, 3 mana 7. The woman itself is like a 7 out of 10, but let's talk about the card possibility. Anything this would go great with? Molten Giant if it wasn't rotating out. I see potential with Summoning Portal. I think Summoning Portal might actually be good this set because of Echo. Because Summoning Portal with Stonehill Defender is also really annoying because you can play 1 mana Stonehills into more 1 mana Stonehills, but Happy Ghoul. Ooh, right, Happy Ghoul. Happy Ghoul. Toast, Mountain Giant. Okay. Okay. Let's say you have 10 mana and 10 cards. You play Glinda Crowskin for 6 mana. Your Mountain Giant now costs 4. You play that Mountain Giant for 4 mana. You have another Mountain Giant that costs 5 mana. because of Echo. What are you gonna do with 0 mana and 5 mana Mountain Giant? Arcane Giant's rotating out. Mountain Giant's rotating out. Sea Giant, yeah, Sea Giant might not be bad. Does one cost 4 because of Echo? No, Echo doesn't retain cost reduction. Oh no, sorry, it will cost 4 though. Yeah, you're right, because it replaces itself. You're right. I'm wrong. Sorry, it'll cost 4. Doesn't change the fact you can't play at 0 mana, but yes, I apologize. It will cost 4, not 5. Because it replaces itself. Corridor Creeper. Yeah, unfortunately it got nerfed. If Corridor Creeper didn't get nerfed, this would be so broke. But then again, you want to play Corridor Creeper as soon as you can. Too expensive. Try to think about combo potential. I like Summoning Portal the most, but even Summoning Portal requires it to stick a turn. You can play this into Summoning Portal into this into Summoning Portal. No. Probably bad. So this would go good with Quest Druid. Another factually true statement. If Quest Druid has access to this card, it'd be nice. No, wait, it wouldn't, because you don't even get the cost reduction on the echoed card. I think Summoning Portal with Echo would be good. Anywho, a Lord Godfrey. 7 mana 4/4, 2 damage to file. It's just really good on paper. The only downside is that this is a Warlock card who already has the file. This is just gotta be good. And control Warlock or Slither Warlock. Not in Zoo Warlock, of course, but the card as a concept is just good. Five mana 4/4 Darius Crowley. Rush whenever this attacks and kills a minion. Gain +2/+2. Five mana 4/4 that has to successfully trade on board and it becomes a 6/6. Not bad. Looks like Rush Warrior is getting pretty popular. But what are you going to kill? What can you kill? Your opponent maybe just had a turn 5 or turn 4, but So if it attacks a 5/4, will it survive? No. You can test it with Boogie Monster. I mean, if your opponent doesn't kill it, it can keep gaining health, right? Me. People are imagining a world of Rush Warriors. I don't see this world. I mean, if Rush War is a thing, I don't think Darius Crowley is good enough, right? We'll see. Black Howl Gunspire. Why gotta be Black Howl? Can attack whenever this minion take damage, deal 3 to a random enemy. Blurred. Even if it can attack, I'm still like, The only time you'll see this video, I mean, this card is in a YouTube video of a streamer memeing. Want a game off Gun Howl Black Spire? Now the neutral legendaries. Oops. Azalina Soul Thief reminds me of Divine Favor, where it's better when you're behind and your opponent's ahead. Except this costs 7 mana and gives you your opponent's card, which I'm guessing you don't want if you're an aggro deck. Toast, this lady is thick. No, she's not. How is she thick? Alright, when you solve this, let me grab the full art. You just randomly call women thick when they're clearly not. Alright. Oh, this art is sick. Not sure if I should be showing this because it's for an upcoming unannounced card. Damn. It's a pirate mech Murloc dragon beast. I'm not sure where the beast aspect is coming from though. Where's the beast aspect? I see the dragon aspect. I see the pirate aspect. Is it the jaws? I see the Murloc. I see the mech. Where's the elemental and beast? Is the fish a beast? Are fishes beast? Maybe it's the jaw, but what's the elemental? Maybe it's not supposed to be all of them. Anywho, what was I looking at? Alright, Azalina. Oh, there's a lot of cool art. Lots of feet in the art. I don't understand foot fetishes, but I don't judge. If you get off foot, then that's up to you. Till as old as time. Do 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 do. True as it can be. Barely even friends. Then somebody bends unexpectedly. What was I looking for? All right, Azalina. Alright, chat, we need to solve the issue. Is this card thick? You can't see her behind. I guess in the front. I want to use the word thick though. Also, it's a ghost. Yeah, I wouldn't say thick. Vote yay for thick, vote nay for not thick. In the meantime, let me thank some subs here. Cheeky Joe, The Bay, I see you trolling, Esports Legend, Dog Week, Bill Django, DXP, Tiny Doctor, Ninja, thanks for sub. Much appreciated, guys. Toast, I would be willing to have sex with her. That's not the question I asked. Anywho, garbage. Did I ask if you would have sex with her? That's not what I asked. Please stay on topic. Baku Moon Eater. Alright, Blizzard added a way to search only odd cards, right? Blizzard, you goddamn geniuses. So if we type odd, it will only give us odd card. Nope. Blizzard, you lied to me. I future baited. Why doesn't this work yet? Wait, is it cost? Odd. No. Cost. Mana. Odd. Blizzard, you goddamn geniuses. Alright. So what are the odd synergy ones? Was it Moth? It was Moth and Black Cat, right? Am I missing anything? Moth and Black Cat. That has odd specific synergy. The Druid card is odd too? No, the Druid card is even. Odd and even are two separate things, chat. No, wait, I clicked Hunter. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. Man, I've been wrong all day. I'm an idiot. Hunters are not druids. They do both like beasts, though. Tells it's odd, you moron. Okay, look. Usually I ban someone calling me a moron, but I was wrong. But in the future, can you just say, Toast, you're wrong? The moron part is unnecessary. But I'll let it slide this time because I was wrong. Toast is 0, odd, or even. Here we go again. Here we go. What's happening? Here we go. Anyway, so Bloom Stag. Who gets the most benefit out of an upgraded hero power like Baku? I think Baku is better than Grain. You'd rather upgrade it than get it reduced to 1, because in terms of efficiency, it's the same, right? Like 1 mana a dude or 2 mana 2 dudes, and you'd rather get more value than be more efficient. Baku is definitely better than Grain IMHO, in my honest opinion. Control Warrior. Oh, I talked about this a little bit during the initial review, but I feel like Quest Warrior is gonna be Gucci. Quest Warrior kind of fell off the wayside, but it's in my opinion, Quest Warrior is a deck archetype that's really strong. And they have a 2 mana hero power that gives them 4 armor each turn. I don't know. They wouldn't use anything new. But does Quest Warrior even lose anything? Let's see. Kobolds. Yeah, these aren't very good. Frozen Throne. They would... Well, I mean, they would probably run Taunt. Actually, let me see. Mana, Odd, Taunt. So they get Stonehill Defender, which is a huge thing to have. Odd, Mana, Taunt. So Ungaro. They have Tark Reaper, which is good. They have Stonehill Defender, which is good. Direhorn Hatchling, which is also very good. Adds another Taunt in your hand. Kobolds, there's nothing. Lone Champion? Probably not. Wax Elemental? Probably not. Witchwood. Phantom Militia, which is a really fast, really fast way to generate extra taunt. It's almost like a Stonehill. So you just need one of these, and on turn 9, you can instant drop triple taunt. Oh yeah, Lone Champion doesn't count, my bad. You wouldn't run Lone. Rotten Applebaum, which was a taunt card I said was very nice because of defensive property. So I don't think they'll lack for taunt, especially with Phantom Militia. So what are you going to do on turn 4? I mean, on turn 4, you can just play... You can still draw a 3 mana taunt, right? And worst case scenario, you hero power for 4 armor, which is a lot. So what about Clockwork Automaton? Oh, you mean this one? So you're saying you want to hero power for 16 damage. Mm-hmm. Two mana, deal 16 damage. Oh, so it doesn't buff your armor. Yeah, I'm not talking about armor. I'm talking about the Quest Warrior hero power. Would you want 2 mana, deal 16 damage? I don't think you would run Clockwork Automaton for such a simple combo. Maybe you would. But I want to say Quest Warrior is back. The only deck from this rotation that's not getting hit that hard is Cube Warlock. And I think if you have 8 damage each turn, you can really pressure a Cube Warlock. I'm going to put Baku at 5. I mean, I don't think it's going to be played in every deck because that doesn't make sense. But I think in decks where you can play Baku, it'll be nuts. So. Tell us what about Auction Master Beardo? It's rotating. Toes, does Baku upgrade new hero power or basic ones only? Okay. Okay. Two things I want to point out. A, never in the history of Hearthstone can you upgrade non-basic hero powers. 2, how do you plan to trigger start off the game in the middle of a game, assuming you change your basic hero power at some point? It can't be the start of the game in the middle of a game. But you can't upgrade that back in the middle of the game. So yeah, I really like Baku. I think the odd. All right, let me just check one more time. Can odd mage work? Because I know Janet really wants to play Black Cat. Odd mage. The cost is odd. Just show me mage cards. Why is it showing me these cards? I'm saying mage. Strange. Anyone know why these cards are coming up when I add mage here? Mana, odd, class, mage. Nope, that's not how it works. There we go. Oh, damn mage. Okay. Damage. That's funny. Then I'll just look at mana odd and only look at mage cards. Cinderstorm bad, Bonfire Elemental. Ugh. Kobolds, mage card. You can play secrets, which is nice. Dragon Fury odd, control mage. You get Jaina, which is a huge deal. Jaina is really nice. Code Wraith. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, the potential is really low. Because unlike Quest Warrior, which has a win condition in one card, and it's easy to reach with the odd stuff, I don't think Mage is gonna work. I think if there's gonna be I think there's gonna be one odd deck, and it's gonna be Warrior, Quest Warrior. Oh yeah, you won't even get the Jaina hero power value anymore. Those Jainas in win condition. I wish they would let you keep the upgrade damage, but anywho, Mana Worm, all your secrets are activated. Yeah, I don't see odd Mage working. I don't see odd Quest Warrior working. Odd Hunter? Quest Odd Hunter. I mean, upgrading your Hunter hero power makes it deal 3 damage. Is that good? Mage has a good hero power though. Essentially gives you Shadow Form at the very beginning. Druid is pretty good too because you gain 2 armor. Face Odd Hunter. You do keep Kill Command and Animal Companion. 3 damage with every hero power. Ooh. So if you play Odd Hunter, you can kill them in 10 turns. Oh, King Crush is odd too. Ego Hornbow is odd. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Kill Command is 3 mana. Animal Companion is also 3 mana. Bear Shark is 3 mana too. Candle Shot is 1 mana. Those are odd numbers. 3 mana, 5/2 stealth. That's another odd number. Maybe. I lean towards odd Warrior being the best though, of odd cards. Genn Greymane, if your deck only has even cost cards, your starting hero power costs 1. What are the even cards again? With the synergy? Mana even. It was Shaman with Mark Spark Eel. If your deck only has even cost cards, deal 2 damage. Not bad. I would definitely play this if it was just a card. 100%. It's really good. 2 mana essay. Other than that, what was the other one? It's not just Merc Spark, right? Was it just Merc Spark? Priest? No, Priest is odd. The Moth is odd. The Mage is odd. The Druid is odd. Chat, we literally just looked at all 3 odd cards just now. Happened less than 5 minutes ago. There's only 1 even? Okay, I guess they don't think even cards is gonna work out. You do get to keep Hex. Maybe that's why they nerfed Hex to 4 mana. Why do I have 2 Grumbles? Sorry, Grumble. I need you to craft a good legendary next set. Sorry, buddy. Meh. Feels Grumble, man. Put this at a 2 out of 5. Paladin. Paladin does get to keep Call to Arms, and they can curve out every turn with a single dude. But they're losing some synergy. Life Use Stegodon is even as well. Single dude every single turn with Paladin is nice. I think Paladin would gain the most benefit for Genn Greymane to guarantee legendary each turn. I mean, sorry, guarantee a 1/1 each turn. Toast, what about Even Hunter? You guarantee to kill them in 15 turns. Okay, can we first address the statement guarantee? You're not guaranteed anything because your opponent's probably not gonna just lie there and take it. I see the benefit though, you know, working in the hero power each turn. Maybe it's actually better than Odd Hunter, because in terms of efficiency, it's better. Paying 1 mana for 2 damage is better than paying 2 mana for 3 damage. But Even Hunter doesn't have kill command, right? Mana even. You do have Crackling Razor Mob, but you can never play it on curve unless you're coining out a 2 beast. That requires you to have the coin and another 2 mana beast. You do get to play secrets, but you don't get to play the Spellstone. You don't get to play the Grandmama because that's rotating out. Secret. No, I don't like it. Those penguins are even. Oh, I guess you could play penguin. You're not gonna play penguin. Put that 2 out of 5. Doll Master Dorian. Joe, what do you think about Doll Master Dorian? You can just point out anyone who see the potential of Doll Master Dorian must be extremely handsome and big donged. Promise you, I'm not biased. Countess Ashmore. Battle Cry, draw a Rush, Lifesteal, and Death Rattle card from your deck. Stansifka actually made a graphic that listed all the good stuff with Countess. Stansifka. Try and find it. Oh, here it is. Of all the good stuff here. Paladin has access to Tyrion and the 4/3/2 Charger, which isn't that good if I'm being honest. In terms of rush, they get the Muck guy. Paladins don't gain that much benefit from it. Warriors can have lots of rush cards. The Death Rattle are Blood Razor. Maybe a Cairn. Those Countess Ashmore looks like Chocobars. What? They look nothing alike. Countess Ashmore isn't beautiful. Does Legion Poison work? I don't think so. I think it has to have the lifesteal keyword on the card, not give something lifesteal. You can draw double Obsidian Statue. Oh, right. You could draw 2 Obsidian Statue, I guess. It should work like that. I wonder if there's a priority system. let's say you have Obsidian Statue and a Savannah. What if the card draws the Obsidian as the Death Rattle and then it doesn't draw Savannah because it doesn't have lifesteal? What do you think about that? Right? Have they commented on that? Because Obsidian Statue counts as both lifesteal and Death Rattle. Probably something to test. Something to test. I'm asking for official answer, chat, not speculation. We could speculate. But when it comes to Hearthstone interaction, from my experience, there's no consistency. And trying to predict about how it works it's not a good idea. What's going to happen is it's going to behave in a certain manner. And we're just going to be like, I guess that's the way it's going to behave. Those are my draw in order. So, that means if you have a Loot Hoarder, if you have an Obsidian Statue and a Loot Hoarder, Obsidian gets drawn. Huh. I guess Obsidian Statue is the only card with 2 keywords. And I'll just test it out once the time comes. Tells you draw both. I'm not asking if you draw 2 Obsidian Statue. I'm asking if you draw Obsidian Statue first, will it override the potential to draw Savannah if it draws Obsidian Statue as the Death Rattle card? I guess if it draws in order, there shouldn't be a conflict. Yeah, because of the ordering of the cards, Rush, Lifesteal, and Death Rattle. Maybe they figure out a way so that it draws in that order. I'll test it out once it comes. It's hurting my head thinking about it. Also, what is X Choco Bars about this art? Is it because of the beauty mark? I don't think this guy has a beauty mark. Can I get the high-res image? Countess Ashmore. Countess Ashmore. Countess Ashmore. There's the high def picture. They both have black hair. That's it. Anywho, back to reviewing. Countess Ashmore's a 4 out of 5. You wouldn't win any game. It's not a winning condition, game-winning condition, or like a deck you build your entire game plan on, but it's just sick value. It's the Curator. It's the Curator. Ooh, you can play this in Odd Warrior and draw your Death Rattle Taunt, and potentially some Rush Beast, like the Wasp. No, the Wasp cops too. Sorry. Toes, are you back home? Yeah, I'm back in Canada, back in Toronto. I'm here for at least a month. It's nice to be back. Got my friend the Bluebird. I'm not lonely because I have Google with me. Hey Google, how's your day?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Anything I can help with?
No. I think that's all the legendaries. I want to take a quick look at any cards I find interesting myself. I'm just going to skip over cards that I feel like are just garbage. or objectively bad. This freaking card. Hey, what kind of creature is that in terms of lore? I don't recognize it. It's like a tubby creeper. This card is just terrible. You're paying 4 mana to draw your opponent a card for a 1/6 body. Even Colite Oracle. I just want to point out how bad it is. That's it. Hunting Mastiff is one that I'm kind of confused on too. 2 mana 2/1 Hunting Mastiff, Echo Rush. Yeah. We always think about these in the best case scenarios. Well, if it's turn 10 and you can play 5 of these and deal 10 damage to minions. I'll put it here. Oh man, Dire Frenzy would be so broken with Call to Arms, and you can like buff up Stone Tusk board with Dire Frenzy, and then play Call to Arms, and then have 3 4/4 charging wars. That'd be so awesome. Book of Specters, 2 mana, draw 3 cards, discard any spells drawn. This is one of those cards that are just gonna be always relevant in every new expansion released. Because eventually, let's say by the last expansion of this year, Mages gain enough minions to justify just running all minions and Book of Specters, right? Like, even if it's not good this set, I feel like it's a card that will always be good. I talked about this yesterday, but I just want to point out my frustration with this card. Why is this a beast? Ghost can be beast. Bone Mare isn't a beast. And it's called a Charger, but it has Rush. I'm super triggered. Super triggered by this. Very triggered. Tells Bone Mare is Bone. See, people always give me that argument. Then why is Bone Drake a dragon? There's no explanation for it. Tells Arthas is a beast, and Astro Tiger is not. So why are some ghosts a type, some ghosts aren't a type, some bones a type, and some bones not a type? That's all I want to know, chat. Bellringing Sentry. I feel like this is good, right? Is this good? This feels good. 4 mana, play 2 secrets from your deck and it ends it? Tells Astro Tiger is actually an astral projection from a necklace. Astral project these nuts. 4 mana 3/4 Bellringing Sentry. Isn't this good? I look at it and I'm like, that's good value, but maybe I'm wrong. It's at least a 4 out of 5. But then again, the benefit of Mysterious Challenger is 5 secrets at the same time. 5 is more than 2. Thus, would you rather call to arms or you play Bellringing Sentry? If you just run Redemption and Getaway Kodo. Actually, no, you can't run Getaway Kodo anymore. It's rotating. You know what? I'm gonna rate that as 4 out of 5. Divine Hymn. This is a weird art. It looks almost chalky. Restore 6 health to all friendly characters. Those Getaway Kodo's Ungirl. Oh, is it? Okay, that makes it much better then. Getaway Kodo is pretty good. My mistake. People seem pretty divided about this card. Some people say 5 out of 5. Some people say 1 out of 5. Tells Getaway Kodo is Mean Streets. Why are you guys lying to me? I was thinking Kodo, like Getaway Kodo is definitely a Gadget Zan theme. You got my hopes up. First you get my hopes down, then you get my hopes up, and then you ruin it. Like that time I asked a girl to a prom date and she said yes, and then she sends me a text later to say she was actually joking. That didn't happen to me. It happened to one of my friends. He asked a girl he had a crush on a prom date in person. He worked up the courage, walked up to her at the library, said, "Hey, Cassie," that's not her name, "would you like to go to prom with me?" And she said, "Oh." She was surprised. "Okay." But she didn't want to. But then again, she felt it was awkward to say no in person in front of people. So she said, "Okay." And then one day later, she sends a text message to him, 2 paragraphs long, about why it's better for them to go as a group with a bunch of friends. It's like, just tell the guy no next time instead of getting his hopes up. That's what you guys are doing to me. First, you get my hopes up by saying Getaway Kodo is Ungirl, and then you break it by saying, "Oh, by the way, gadgets and rotating." You guys figure out 1 of 5. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. me is this deja vu. Cause you want me and I want you. Oh, as a friendly reminder, chat, drink some water, hydrate. I got myself a glass of Henny here. As long as it's liquid and it's hydrating your body, that's good. You should drink at least 8 liters of water every single day. So everyone, please go grab a glass of water, or a mug, or a bottle, or a cup. Just make sure you're drinking water every day. Also got some seaweed here. You guys ever tried these seaweed? 50% sea, 50% weed. $8 liters. Oh, sorry, 4 liters, not 8 liters. 4 liters of water every day. Okay. So, chat, did you come together and collectively decide the rating of this card? The fact that it heals yourself is nice, but Vivid Nightmare is 3 mana, choose a friendly minion, summon a copy of it with 1 health remaining. I like the combo potential. I like it a lot. Because you can do some OTK shenanigan with a charge minion. I'm bumped to a yellow. OTK potentials are always fun for me. It's almost like a 3 mana faceless manipulator in a way. Because wouldn't this fit in the priest deck you played at PAX? It would. Shadow Essence or Eternal Servitude into Malgos, into Vivid Nightmares, into Shaboom. Ooh, Urza Might's another big one. Now, what's the most direct comparison for this card? What is a card that costs 2 mana, is a spell, buffs a minion by +2/+2, and if it's a certain type of card, gain something? Mark of Yasharaj. Which, as we all knew, was one of the best cards in an aggro druid deck because of the value and the buff. If Elemental Shaman is a thing, Urza Might would definitely be a thing as well. I'm gonna put this at 4 out of 5. Because I don't think Shaman's losing much elemental synergy since elementals were introduced in Ungaro. We had to really go back and look at decks that were good in Ungaro and Knights of the Frozen Throne. because the power level is going to reduce overall. So decks that weren't good enough in the past might now be good enough. And like I mentioned, Shaman has Hex, which is really strong against Cube Lock. So would this belong in an Elemental Shaman deck? I'd say it would. Oh, Curse of Weakness is another one that has people discussing. It's kind of like a freeze, enables trades right away, and also disables trades for him too. So it's almost better than a freeze as well. It says if you have a board and he plays board, you can either reduce his stuff and trade in for value, or you can reduce his stuff and just go face, and he can't react to it because his minions are weak as well. So it's almost like a pint-sized potion with a pseudo freeze effect. Some synergy with cards like Void Ripper. Mossy Horror. What does Echo do? It means you can play the card again on the same turn. What out of 5? Actually, trades isn't that good. The fact that it lasts for a whole turn, I guess, is the best thing. Is it that good? I think the general consensus is that it's pretty good. But is it that good? It's a full turn, which means you're denying your opponent the ability to trade as well. Those Void Ripper combo, guys. You're not gonna run Void Ripper just for Curse of Weakness, are you? Yeah, you know what? I'll leave it at 4 out of 5. Anything I should talk about as well? Town Crier. 1 mana, 1/2, draw a card. Very strong effect. The closest thing to this is like a Kobold Librarian, but this one's targeted, and it doesn't hurt you. Kobold Librarian, as we know, is really good. You have to play Rush minions, but I think there's actually a few playable Rush minions. Reminds me of Archaeologist as well, which is a decent static minion for its cost with the bonus draw off turn. It's at least a 4 out of 5. Effects that draw your card and have vanilla stats is Hopi. Dracnar Op comes to mind too. Put a 4 out of 5. OZ to the donation. Roses are red, violets are fine. You can be 6 and Janet be 9. I'm not sure if this is a reference to our attractiveness, in which case it's an insult, or is it one of those sex position jokes? Maybe it's both. Thank you for the donation. $10 donation from Combat Raw. Toast, can I be unbanned from chat? I don't know what I did. It's been so long. Mods, can you check Combat Raw, R-A-W-R, out of pure curiosity. Toast, I made a Shudderwock OTK decks. Yeah, I've seen quite a few Shudderwock OTK decks these days. Mostly based around that life sucker, life drinker. Deal 3 face, heal 3 face. If it was really long ago, then we wouldn't have chat logs for it. Tells he was being rude to Janet. Being rude to Janet. I mean, if you were rude to me, then that I can live with. Wait, how rude are we talking here? All right, let's keep going. And right. Oh, Voodoo Doll. I think it's a very interesting card. Very interesting. If you ditch Janet, you'd probably get higher. What does that mean? Get higher in video games? Or is I playing Fortnite? Anywho. 3 mana 1/1 battle cry, choose a minion, destroy it. They chose a minion. This card is so interesting. I mean, it's terrible if you don't have a way to proc it right away. Like you target this on a freaking Deathwing. It's like, alright, I can't ping it, but if it dies next turn, he dies. Let's go with Jaina. 5 mana assassinate. Guarantee a 1/1. The 1/1 body is bad in the sense that if you don't trigger right away, it gives your opponent a chance to answer it. But it's also good for stuff like Defile and Jaina, right? Tells it has egg synergy. I'm gonna put it at 4 out of 5. I can see some druids running this. Druids don't really have good targeter removal. But how do you kill it right away? Because you obviously want to use this on a big ass minion. I'm guessing you don't want to leave a big ass minion up for 1 turn, because that's usually a terrible thing. I'll put that neutral. Giving classes an option of a removal is always nice. Right, any other interesting cards? Oh, right, this one was pretty cool. Five mana, 3/12. Witchwood Grizzly. Taunt Battlecry. Lose 1 health for each card in your opponent's hand. This one was interesting. I think at 8 health it becomes good. At 7 health it becomes okay. At 6 health it becomes not worth it. Tells it's a ghost and a beast. Huh, I guess that's right. Four out of 5. $5 donation from Sierra. Toes, how do you replace Barnes and Yashiraj now that they're rotated out for Spell Hunter? There's actually a variant of Spell Hunter that doesn't run Barnes and Yashiraj. They all run it because it's like 40% chance to win the game, I guess. But there are plenty of games you win without Barnes and Yashiraj as well, right? Those for Warlock OTK, you must be in Gul'dan, have a surviving summoning portal, and then you toggle around the summoning portal, and then you play Glinda, and then 5 automatons, and the hero power their face for 48 damage. Or you don't have to upgrade a hero power. You do everything exactly the same, and you life tap for 32 damage and instantly kill yourself. That's also an OTK. Because for those who don't know, Clockwork Automaton doubles your hero power damage, which applies to life tap. Toes, what's the... Okay, someone mentioned this, and I agree. Battlecry, lose 1 health for each card in your opponent's hand. That means damage, right? That means you can heal it back up. Or does it mean max health gets reduced and you can't heal it back up? It should mean damaged, like it takes damage. Tells you can't heal it back up. Is that confirmed? The name commented on it. Finally, because it's so confusing. When this card was first released, everyone was asking the question. Because it was debatable, in my opinion. I'm glad they clarified it, because as someone who's been reading card text for the last 3 years and analyzing them, I couldn't figure it out. And here comes all the armchair detectives who are like, Toes, of course it was max health. It was so obvious from the very beginning. I figured it out right away. I didn't figure it out after it was clarified. Chief Inspector. Very good tool now that Secret Eater has rotated out. I like having a neutral card that deals with secret, just in case like secrets get off hand. Like people were running Eater of Secrets at the tournament for all the secret mages. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should just put 8 secret eaters in all my tournament deck and count a secret mage. Because I think every single opponent brought secret mage. Alright, neutral comments. Anything that stands out. I really like Rotten Applebaum. I like the fact that Quest Warrior can play this if they want. Not sure if they want to because they're gaining armor. Not sure if their health will take much damage. Like Rotten Applebaum. It's a good card that does the job. I want something defensive. And it's like, here's a 5 mana 4/5 taunt that heals you for 4 health. When it dies, it's like, it's got a role and knows what it's doing in its life. It has a purpose. I think that's most of the interesting ones. If anyone knows if I'm missing anything, please let me know. What am I most excited for? Shudderwock OTK is probably it. We have a lot of people speculating Shudderwock OTK's combos. I'm excited. So, for example, I think Stan Sifka tweeted out Shudderwock OTK. Call it Grumble Walk. Most people have the same idea here. This is what he tweeted out. I'm trying to think how he guarantees lethal though. With this, I don't know why Pumpkin Peasant's in there. Grumble won't return its Shudderwock won't return itself, right? Back in your hand if it was just with Grumble. So how does Shudderwock work with Murmuring Elemental? I'm guessing it just casts one rotation and casts a second rotation. Combo with Chain Gang. If you want to combo with Chain Gang, you must combo it with Murmuring Elemental. Because the order has confirmed to be random. You use Chain Gang. Like I said, the order is random. So if Grumble's Battlecry triggers first, and then Chain Gang's Battlecry trigger first, it won't return. Those order doesn't matter. Order does matter. Oops, sorry. The screen's kind of white, huh? Let me fix it so it's not blinding. There we go. Is that better? So you definitely need Murmuring Elemental. This allows you to guarantee OTK, right? This was the plan we had. Play Life Drinker. We play... 1 second. Does it continue if it dies or gets removed? Yes. Shudderwock, it's not like Yogg. It will keep going until it's exhausted. Shudderwock, Serenite. Grumble. And Because if you play 2 life drinkers, does the effect trigger twice? I assume it would. Well, I have to test all this, chat. I don't have any like insider knowledge. I have to test all of this and see like how the interaction plays out. Why not play Doppelgangster instead of Chain Gang? Doppelgangster is rotating out of standard. Tells how would Thrall Darkseer Battlecry trigger with Shudderwock? I'm guessing I'll just evolve your Shudderwock into an 11 drop. Those the pumpkin people are for the corpse taker. Okay. Those you can also play Nightblade. Nightblade is kind of bad. At least with the Life Drinker, it's a 4 mana 3/3 for a 6-point swing. Does anyone see a problem with this OTK combo? Anybody? Or is this the most perfect OTK combo in the world? Those, doesn't this deck lose to Rin? By that logic, every single deck in the world loses to Rin because it destroys your deck. Toes, 11 mana. You elemental into Grumble to make it 1 mana. You can also run a Firebloom Harbinger if you want. That's 10 mana. Toes, this is a 25 mana combo. You're not playing all of it in a single turn. Toes, your targets are chosen randomly. Serenite Chain Gang doesn't target, since it always targets self. Life Drinker doesn't target, since it always targets face. Grumble doesn't target, since it's all other minions. Murmuring Elemental doesn't target, since it's an ongoing effect of doubling the battle cry. So yes, targets are chosen randomly. If there was targets with these battle cries. Toes, order is random. Also true. Which is why we have Murmuring Elemental. So it doesn't matter what order it gets played in. The second wave of battle cry makes order not matter, as it will always guarantee a Shudderwock back in your hand that costs 1 mana. Toes, you don't have enough mana to play Shudderwock 10 times a turn. Not the turn you play it, but following turn. Those, you can't Murmuring Elemental into Shudderwock because that's 11 mana. So is there enough mana, or is there enough time to pull off this combo? Look, chat. Who do you think on Twitch is an expert on OTK deck? If there's a man who's up for the job of surviving long enough to assemble a 10-piece combo for a 5% chance at a cool OTK, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. Okay, this is one combo I really look forward to pulling off though. It looks fun. So that's one combo I want to do. Is there any other combo we should try? Quest Warrior, I think, would be fun. Fire Plume's Heart. Fire Plume's Heart. I like Quest Warrior. I like it, chat. I like Baku. Baka. With Stonehill. For the UC taunt. Hedgeling. Phantom Militia. Look at all these taunts. We got two of them that gives you more taunts in hand. The one on the right shuffles a OP taunt in deck. Tar Creeper, I think, is still good. Those cards are rotating out. Which cards? What you talking about? Just from what I can tell, none of these cards are rotating out. Toes, why are you playing Baku? 2 mana, gain 4 armor is OP. It's actually really strong. Shield Slam. Oh yeah, Shield Slam. Shield Slam, Applebaum jeans, boots with the fur. Toes, do you play Hearthstone competitively? Nope, because competitive Hearthstone doesn't exist. That's gonna get me in trouble, I guarantee you. I guarantee you there's at least one guy on the Hearthstone, sorry, not Hearthstone, Hearthstone esports team that's gonna clip that and show that to Ben Bro and be like, this guy's a menace. Hearthstone. You're on Fiery War Axe. Shield block too, right? Tarlord? I don't think you would put Tarlord, too expensive. This is why Blizzard nerfed War Axe from 2 mana to 3 mana. They knew they were gonna add Baku. It was a buff in disguise. Blizzard, you goddamn genius. You gosh darn genius. Would you play Acolyte of Pain? I mean, the only reason why you run Acolyte is because you had so much waste to deal 1 damage. But you won't, besides Whirlwind, what else? You can't run Blood Razor. And part of the reason why Whirlwind wasn't that bad is because it had synergy with... What's Ravaging Ghoul? But you don't even have Execute anyway, so why would you run Ravaging Ghoul? No Execute. Ravaging Ghoul was rotating? What set was Ravaging Ghoul anyway? Old Gods, right, they had tentacles inside it. Tell us what about the Grizzly? Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, we got Stu going here, right? Doesn't look that bad. Plenty of 3-drops, so you go Fire Plume on 1, gain 4 armor on 2, play one of your 3-drops on 3. Although Phantom Malicious Knight really a 3-drop in my opinion. On 4 you can Hero Power, I guess. Definitely want more 1-drop. You definitely want more 1-drop. But what other 1-drops can you run? I know a guy. Wait, that's Gadgetzan. Yeah, Gadgetzan's I know a guy. Whoops. What would you do for 1 mana? Probably not. Town Crier can be good, but we need rush cards. The Town Crier is a really good card, but do we have the rush cards available to support this? It has to be odd and it has to be rush. The Muck Rusher, right? Mukbang Husher? Mukbang Rusher. Rabbit Worgen, 3 mana, 3 rush. But then you don't want to be playing rush minion, you want to be playing top minion too. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Darius Crowley? Yeah. I think that's definitely a good argument for Quest Odd Warrior.